In this thing called marriage, I'm sure you've had opportunities where you realize it's not about you. Share that with us.
Okay, so when I look at Zoe and Nico and Mason, first off the jump, I realize it's not about me. I have a deeper understanding now about what marriage is and how it's supposed to work. I realize that the institution itself is a reflection of my relationship with God. And my relationship with God ain't just about me and God. The Word of God teaches on how we should be a witness. And so sometimes when we enter into the institution of marriage, we think that it's just about me and you, but it's not. There are other people who are single, who are watching and saying to themselves, okay, yeah, especially when you go to the wedding, you know, you got sometimes messy people who say, okay, we're gonna see how long this one goes.
That's right, Doc. You're right. You tell the truth, Doc.
Good. So that further lets me know. And then there's some people who are really in the valley of decision. And they're trying to figure out, okay, my father was never around, my mom's was never around, so I never really got a chance to see how marriage is supposed to work. Dee, can I share a little bit here? Daryl is my little brother, so to speak, and he takes care of all my media. And I know God put us together because Dee came to me one day and he said, Quince, I just want to thank you. I said, thank you for what? When we took it to the school, we had to go speak. We had to go speak at Zoe's school one time. And while we were there speaking at Zoe's school, he was like, this is unbelievable. I've never seen a situation where a father would go to his child's son or daughter, it don't make a difference, to go talk to her friends at their school about relationship or anything for that matter. And God sat me down and he said, you see, son, that's why I'm telling you that this is not just about you.
Wow.
People are saying if it don't work for them, then how in heaven's name is it going to work for me?
Right.
So you thinking it's just about you. I have a responsibility, not just to her, but to God. For richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health,
yes, sir.
For better or for worse. And sometimes we get married for better or for best.
Wow.
You didn't take into consideration that she was going to get sick. You didn't take into consideration that some days it's not going to be a good day.
Yeah.
And those are the worst days. But now I have power to make a decision, even if I can't control her, but I can control me.
Right.
And as the head of the house, there's some powers that God has given me that sometimes I don't even really understand the fullness of until I put them into action. We know them in theory, but for some reason there's a disconnect between theory and execution.
Yeah.
And so when I begin to execute, I don't even have to say nothing to her. Because God's institutions are ordained in a particular way, all I got to do is do my part. And guess who falls into place automatically?
That's good, Doc.
I remember when we got our first place and we were living in the apartment. I remember I would always, very structured, very clean. I don't kind of clean the way she do. I kind of clean around the toaster and around, you know what I'm saying? She come in, she lift up stuff. Well, I'm like, hey, what you, no. You half cleaning. It's kind of like God. When God come to clean up your stuff, he come to clean up your stuff.
Right.
You feel me? When she would clean, she would do the same thing. And I remember one day I was home when we first got married. And the first instance that God gave it to me, I came in and I just started cleaning. I was cleaning the house, cleaning the stove, spraying the fridge, cleaning, and she came in from work. Hey, babe, how you doing? Well, she didn't even go and change clothes. She put her handbag down, took her shoes off at the door, took her little sweater off, and she began to clean with me. I was like, ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yeah, Doc.
I see it. Okay, cool. And from there, now that's when I first got it. Now there are going to be times where you slip and fall, but you are like the prodigal son. You come to yourself. Yeah, go ahead. We're jumping deeper later.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I had to cut myself off.